I'm not a Christian. I'm a Muslim.
Perfect. And I love you for that.
I'm
And
a
I
traveler.
love everybody.
Awesome. I'm a traveler.
You're a child of God.
My mother's a Disciples of Christ minister.
Fantastic.
So my father's a Muslim minister, captain of the Nation
He's
of
a
Islam.
Muslim, but he believes in Christ.
High-ranking Mason, mother's the Eastern Star. Both of them fought for their country, which is America.
Elijah Muhammad.
So
we
don't idle people. We idle wisdom.
I just said Elijah
We
Muhammad.
idle the knowledge.
Do
So
you know
when,
who that is?
when people
Elijah Muhammad. Do you know who that is?
talk in a way that
Muhammad.
they
Elijah
should,
Muhammad.
this is the
founder of
ignorance
First
that
Islam.
makes us look bad as a human race. If I can say one thing, God is especially fond of you, no matter what God that you believe in, as long as it's about peace for you.
Right?
Hitler is the most greatest fucking guy, I think, because he had peace within himself. And Donald Trump, they can compare him to Hitler, they can compare him to the Antichrist, but at least
This guy right
they
here.
know who they are. We have to know who we are so we can have the peace that we need so we can give out more peace to the world. That means that we're not destroying, we're developing more of the light.
Understanding.
But you have to go into yourself and get those skeletons in them closets. But if you're not
sir.
going into the skeletons in your closet, what are you really doing with yourself? That means you're shaming every single soul on this planet that
been
worked
here, you've
hard
seen it.
for you to get where you're at. So we all come from many tribes.
Yes,
we
we
all
do.
come from many backgrounds of the element.
7 tribes of men.
You know what I mean? So it's never a divide. It's only a divide if we make it a divide.
Absolutely.
Kings are kings, and when you move as a king, you're not worried about somebody trying to be better than you.
Absolutely.
You're moving in the light where somebody says, well, can I help you?
Absolutely.
Maybe you can help me.
Yes.
Got it.
Maybe I can get my that distortedness up out of my system, because the element of that is poison. And we don't want to poison the minds that our parents bestowed on us, because they give us the element of life. So he puts these elements
makes
around
sense?
us
Absolutely.
and
What
call it
makes sense?
Sin
Give me something that
City.
makes sense.
So the devil hides in
Give me
plain sight.
something that makes sense.
So you have to be a little bit more cautious and aware of the signs. So the signs
I'm not
is,
even trying to
hey,
ask.
prostitution is legal.
Because he's saying good stuff.
Women will walk up to you and offer their spirit to you and charge you for that.
Of what?
Yeah.
Of everything.
Yeah.
How am I
The
fearful?
devil moves in every way imaginable. But
Facts
we
don't
all
care
fall
about your feelings.
victim of this. I fall victim. I know I do. Well, I like the element of the people that I want to spend my
I'm
time
telling
with.
you the truth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
even if we're talking about a prostitution young lady, have a way, she does prostitution, she's a hooker, whatever you want to call her, but she gives a service too. She gives a service to the pastor. Yes, she does, because it's been proven.
You can believe
So
what you
now
want.
our parents say
Facts
you don't
care
have to
about
go
your
to this
beliefs.
part of the temple because you are the temple. You are the temple.
You
All you
may
got to
be
do
right.
is walk in
But
the
if I
light
said
that is you,
John
and you
Kennedy
treat
died,
people
but Hitler
how you
empowered.
want to be
Why
treated,
don't
and
you
you
look at
attract them back. It's nobody's fault.
It's a
Faults, we need to eliminate that. Racism, need to stop talking about that.
Sure.
All the element of idolizing, that idolization, that's a form of the white supremacy that we need to eliminate. We have our own language right now.
Yes.
This is your language.
100%.
What you holding that camera in your hand, that's a language. You.
Right now.
He has this microphone. You know how powerful and how much
John
energy
3:16.
that's
You know what John
flowing with the
3:16 is?
ancestors just through him of holding this.
God so loved
Just
the
we
world.
can just stand
He
here.
only gave.
Well, I'm not worthy of this because it
Do you
flows.
not
I'm a
agree with
nobody.
that? You
But I
fucking
do
idiot.
love.
So we are sons of fucking God.
No, listen to this man.
John 3:16.
Listen to
For God
him.
so ever loved the world
Listen
that
to
he
this
gave
Are you
guy.
a fucking idiot?
God's only forgotten
No,
son.
that's not our goal.
Are you an idiot?
No, that's not
I
our
just asked
goal.
you, you said what? For God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten son.
I'm his
Who-
son, he's his son,
This
you're
guy's a
his son,
fucking-
he's his son, this is his son. We are all sons and daughters of God.
We're sons.
How do you not
Let me see this.
understand this?
We're sons.
Why is
we're
Christ
sons of Adam.
his only son?
We're
He's not
daughters
his
of
only
Eve.
son.
And since we're sons of Adam and daughters of Eve, then the element of knowledge
Exactly.
The element
Come,
of knowledge.
you come.
Was it his hand? Come over, man.
Only forgotten son.
We all could be God. We
begotten.
could be God right now. We could be Jesus right now. We could be Muhammad
Whosoever
right now.
believeth in
But
him
But we're so
will
locked in.
not perish.
The
You're
element,
not his son. You're not
the
God's son.
element is
Who the
taking
fuck
care
are
of
you
your
then?
parents. The
Who are
element
you?
is taking
If
care
you're
of
not
your
his
neighbor's
son,
parents.
we are
If I
all
got a
God's
neighbor-
sons and daughters.
If I have a neighbor next door, that's the goal.
Why doesn't he see this?
Literally,
We are all-
the definition
We are
of the
all
New
sons
Testament.
and daughters. of
The
God.
definition of the New Testament is John 3:16. Whosoever believeth in him will not perish, but be free
And who
everlasting
wrote,
life.
who wrote that?
We're so passionate.
Was it God himself?
A
No.
human did.
Exactly.
How can a human know the will of
human
God?
wrote that. Thank you.
How can a human know the will of God?
Exactly.
Islam,
Let's hear his opinion.
Jewishism, and Catholic Christianity, basically, they're all just
Everybody
trying to
thinks
talk
different.
about the same
I'm
thing.
not even saying
Found
he
them.
said, prove it.
Everyone's trying to talk
John
about the same
3:16,
thing.
the definition of the New Testament.
He gets it.
Period.
Everyone.
For
you
God
guys
so
are-
loved the world,
you guys are-
he gave his only begotten Son. And whosoever believeth in him will not perish, but receive everlasting life. Galatians 12:16. Glory, glory is a lamb who was slain to receive power and honor and glory, who will sit upon the right hand of God, who will live forever and ever. Glory, glory is the Lamb who was given the power to open the book of life, who will live forever and ever.
I remember the greatest. Hold on, I got white on. I'm sorry. The greatest gift that I believe that yeah, because I got white on. The greatest gift that I think that the Remember the Titans did was when that Caucasian brother reached up and said, "Alice, don't you know that this is my brother? Are you blind?" She was like, "Okay." Changed her life. And then she went over and probably changed somebody else's life. And then that person went and changed somebody else's life. So even when the confusion of lack of knowledge and peace, see, you can only get the knowledge if you have peace. I tell people, damn the motherfucking love, because I love myself. I would rather have the respect, because the respect will humble you.
Respect is everything.
The respect will humble you, because if you respect your mother, your father, your sister, your uncle, say, "Oh, my daddy wasn't now." I don't have a daddy. I have a father of greatness.
Your brother, your neighbor,
I have
everything.
a royalty king who birthed me, because I'm royalty.
Fuck yes.
My mother used to whisper in my ear every day and say, "You're royalty, Jonathan.
Yes, sir.
You're royalty."
Right?
Bro,
You're
goddamn.
royalty.
Right? This guy's got it.
If you
This
walk
is the
in the
message.
light of
Very well,
only
bro.
color, you will not have the light of the people, which is the element of the ancestors. And that's not
sir.
godly. That's not Christ. That's not walking with Moses.
No, sir.
If you want to walk and be as Christ-like, then you have to train yourself as a disciples of Christ.
Yes, sir.
So I can only be a what? A goddamn dry ass sponge. So I can soak up. But if I say I'm a wet sponge, if I got a full glass, I ain't learning nothing.
You know everything.
And
bro.
everything that I'm
Wanna learn
saying,
He's deep.
you already know. It's nothing that I'm saying that you don't already know. And this is for the
absolutely.
people all over the world, because
But
you're
saying
thinking
it
that, man,
truthfully
no,
and
whoa, whoa.
deep.
No, you already know it's in you. I'm
We-
just I'm reinventing something that's already tapped in you, that your parents and ancestors bestowed in you.
Goddamn.
He is deep and he is true.
Knowledge is power, with understanding, with wisdom to move and how you grew. But if you're not taking that flight and you're not taking that right pilgrimage trip, you cannot understand the element of life. You can understand the element of life over here, and we get it because civilization started over here. It didn't start in Africa. Shout out to the Dutch. But anyway.
Hey,
Knowledge is
you
power.
got it, bro.
He does not agree with this, man.
This is what my mother used to say: trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, accountability, and brave, clean, and reverent. Then she turned it around and said, "On my honor, I promise to do my best to do my duty to God and my country, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight."
He's there.
Smooth talking, I don't
Watch this.
Yeah, I'll watch it, bro. I'll watch it.
Here's a group.
Put him up! Put him up! Put him up!
Chip's got me serious about it.